Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Hui Wen, and I'm gonna talk about the feral pig, and it's a scientific name. It's the Suscrofa, and its common name is the feral pig. So we got the native, exotic, and invasive species. Native species live in their historical range, where they live for thousands of millions of years. Exotic species live outside their historical range. Invasive species spread rapidly across large areas and now compete native
The
species.
champions.
Feral pigs, they originated in Europe and was brought by European settlers in the 1500s to America. It's a type of pig that lives in the wild. The invaded habitat ideal is swamps, bushlands, riparian zones, forests, and areas near agricultural fields. It is perfect for them because they are very destructive to crops, agriculture, forestry, livestock, and pasture. They eat acorns, forbs, grasses, grass tubers, roots, bulbs, and fungi. Acorns are favorites for feral hogs. They eat a lot of herbaceous vegetation, including water hyssop. They compete with wild-tailed deers, moles, black-tailed deers because they eat acorns and beech nuts, which they rely on. And feral pigs affect the biodiversity of the ecosystem by changing the structure and the composition of the vegetation communities. They reduce the plant species diversity. They also reduce the roots of the plants. No, by reducing it, they trample the roots. They do selective feeding and it hurts the animal biodiversity. And they also spread weeds and pathogens, which will lead to deaths of animals and plants. And they also change nutrient cycles, which will affect how organisms receive nutrients. And it will kill them off too. Feral pigs affect local economy by damaging the ecosystem. They alter the water quality, which results in runoffs and wetlands and shifting plant compositions and distribution in grasslands and decrease in tree diversity in forests. This leads to about $1.5 billion annually in just damage while agriculture is just a little under $1 billion. That's a lot. Feral pigs were brought to America in the 1500s by European explorers as a source of food. And this eventually led to them running around and eating things they could eat. I personally think that feral pigs are disgusting looking. Even the name, I hate it. They're very selfish and do not bring much to anything. And they're fat asses. No one likes them.
He could, but he couldn't get close. Would you so proud they got
feral pigs control, so they're controlled by small-scale exclusions, by trapping or shooting. Hunting is the preferred method, but it doesn't control the population well. Trapping is highly effective at controlling and reducing the population, but fencing off the pigs is practical at small scales, but big scales at big scales it can be very expensive. These methods are working, but they're very expensive and time consuming. And ways to help to control the population by us is using lethal and non-lethal methods. And a legislation thing is during the '86 Texas legislature, they exempt anyone from a hunting license to hunt the feral pigs to control the population, and there's no ramifications for buying or introducing these species. Hunting, so trapping, and the feral pigs positives. I don't know this contradicts what I just. This picture just contradicts, but there's nothing positive about feral pigs. They eat eggs and everything, which causes organs to not breed and reproduce. And donation links, there's none at the moment. Here's my sources. Thank you for watching, and